What is up, guys? It's your boy Beechunkx here, back at it again with another YouTube video. Man, I don't know why I haven't said it in so long. I completely forgot what I was recording. But hey, guys, man, it's been a while since I've been on my YouTube account. Um, I don't really have much of a reason for that. I don't think. I really don't think I do. But anyways, welcome back, guys. It's kind of weird because I've been live streaming for the past 3 weeks instead of YouTube videos. It's really interesting. But I do like live streaming a lot, guys. Like live streaming is great. It's been a great time. But anyways, what I wanted to do here is I just wanted to do season recap. I feel like at the end of every season I do a season recap. Um, I at least know like what I'm genuinely talking about. Although I don't believe there is much to talk about this season, you know? It was a rough season team wise. It was just kind of doomed from the start type of deal, you know. I think through 6 games we were 2-4. Um, it wasn't bad, you know. It wasn't bad until I had my round 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 7 all quit on me in the span of 10 games. I think after that season, I felt the unnecessary need to rush things, to rush trades when it was a 66 game season. If they RTP'd for like 2 games, then and I lose those 2 games, and what's up with that? You get trades that you like, and then you could actually win games. I just didn't do that. That was foolish of me. I panicked, and that's what ended up happening. But besides that, at the end of the point, after the trade deadline, my team kind of got screwed over again just because of RTPs and kind of like quitting and all that stuff. But at that point, I'm like okay with it because it was over anyways. I think I didn't want to believe that, but I think at that point it was. We only ended up finishing the season at 13 wins, and I ended up getting more home runs than I did wins this season as the Padres. So it just wasn't that good of a year, or a season rather. But honestly, it's okay, guys. I think I just tell myself it's okay, even though I don't know if it is or not. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, it's okay, guys. I mean, it's Roblox baseball. It's not right to let something like this affect you, um, in the way I let it affect me in the beginning of the season. Like I genuinely felt a lot of stress and all that. Um, and I don't think I should have. I think I was more focused with proving others wrong that I ended up panicking and proving them right. That like I wasn't fit to be PM, you know. But I think I don't want to spend this video really talking about the team because at the end of the season, I ended up being the team's best player, and you know when that happens, the team's pretty bad. Um, but you might ask, well, even to be a best player, you gotta bat a good chunk, right? Like you gotta be pretty good. Um, I got on this really hot streak, and it's kind of weird, you know, because this was during the period where I had just stopped recording YouTube videos. I literally just stopped recording YouTube videos. I don't know why I checked that. Was that 190 or 173? I don't know, but I don't know. It just happened to be during the period where I stopped recording YouTube videos, and I actually hit 12 home runs in 12 games. And I went from 300 to 390 at the end of the season. I think I was 300 with 5 home runs, and I ended up finishing the season 390 with 16 home runs. And I think if you guys kind of just look at that, like, wow, that's kind of incredible on my part. Like, I think nobody expected me to hit 390, and I think in that way I kind of proved people wrong still, because people always said I would be mediocre, I wouldn't be good, but I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did get good. 390, I still don't feel like I finished what I've started, because during that span, I ended up batting about 500 to get to that, maybe 550 if you're pushing it. It was really cool, guys. I was on base almost every single time. I had a span of like 10 games where I got 3 hits or more. Now, some of those may have been like 6 at bats per game. Some of them may have been 5. But still, 3 times out of 5 or 6, like that's still really, really good. It's a great feeling when you get on base all the time. It didn't lead to any wins. It led to like 2 wins, I think, during that time. Because at that point my team had all decided to just quit on me. But I did really good personally. And now you look at it and you're kind of like, wow, 390, 16 home runs? That could get you into round 4 of this draft. And you know what? With Casey's purge that they just happened to have, with bans of, I think a few players that would have been drafted in front of me, you could even make a push for round 3 at this point. And that's incredible because last time I got drafted, was I round 7 or round 9? I know I wasn't round 8. It was round 7 or 9. And that's when I was batting 300. I got drafted round 7. Like that's wild, man. I can't believe that. And now you're telling me I could go round 3 and be the fourth best player on their team? Like that's incredible, guys. And I think that just shows you no matter how you start, you could get better at this game. Because I'm the pure definition of that. I legit started off 179 in my rookie season, and now here I am batting 390. Like that's great. That's a great feeling where I think through a long period of time, I grinded this game a lot more than I should have. And even when I first started streaming, like just about like a month ago, it's like I was BPing for most of the time. I was doing 30-minute BP sessions, man. That's too much for your little brain to handle. That just ain't good. But still, guys, I think at this point we're kind of just doing little 5 to 10 minute BP sessions. This one might be a little longer, just cause I'm talking to you guys, but I haven't recorded this YouTube video in about 3 weeks. That's a long time. But anyways, guys, I mean, you look at this season, it was a failure as a team perspective, but I think it was a major success from an individual standpoint, and that's a selfish standpoint to look at. But I think really that's kind of like the only positive that you can take from this. These last 10 pitches of BP have sucked. I'm so early on that, and then I'm late on other stuff. That's kind of crazy. Sometimes I don't know how I bet 390, bro. People just give me meat. I think that's what it is. I mean, people just probably give me meat like that, and then I just crush it. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Like I think I've recapped pretty much all of it. I've already said stuff that needed to be said in other videos. So just like team quits, I take responsibility. I panicked. I rushed. But then at an individual standpoint, ended up hitting like 11 home runs, or I think yeah, about 11 home runs to end the season, and oh, it was a crazy stretch of games, guys. But I was so happy. And now going into next season, I'll make another video talking about goals, and I'll make another video talking about where I want to go. And once the PMs get released, it's going to be exciting, guys. So don't expect daily uploads, but I think expect a little bit more, maybe twice a week, and we'll get started with that. All right. So that's how it will go for this. But until next time, guys, make sure to subscribe, leave a like down below, and join the Chunk Army. And I'll see you guys in the next one.